BZ, Sophie and Mike, feet for a ride. The people wanna know, is the mic still on? I'm saying.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Is the Mic Still On podcast. It's just the three of Negroes this time. Kenneth Binge here with Spike sitting across from me and Mike sitting next to him. Glad to have everybody with us another week. Spike, man, I've been having a super busy week, but when I looked at the notes last night after finishing up some frame stuff, yeah, it was a jam-packed show, bro.
Whatever we can get to.
Huh?
I had to make up for last week.
No, you know. So, but yeah, I mean, some follow up on some stuff that we talked about, like Waymo. Of course, I figured we were going to talk about this whole fund. We got to talk about that shit. This shit is crazy. Killer Mike, we just was talking about him in the Patreon episode, patreon.com/isthemicstillon. We were talking about him and just more music talk. So if you guys want to hear us talk some music, and you can definitely check that out as well. And then a couple of fights. So it's all things we're going to talk about this week. But before we get into that, man, as we always do, fun facts.
Fun facts. Let's do some fun facts about Memorial Day, being that it's Memorial Day weekend, the official birthplace of Memorial Day. Claims to be in 20 different cities are staking claim to it, but they did officially make Waterloo, New York, the birthplace of Memorial Day, where businesses closed on May 5th, 1866 to honor the fallen. So that was the first place I said that observed it. The 3 p.m. pause. Congress passed the National Moment of Remembrance Act in 2000, which encourages all Americans to pause for a moment of silence at exactly 3 p.m. local time to honor those who died in service to the nation. I'd never heard that before. Flag etiquette. According to the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs, the American flag should be flown at half staff from sunrise until noon on Memorial Day and then raised to the top of the staff until sunset. Etiquette experts advise against saying Happy Memorial Day, as the solemn day is meant for remembrance and honoring the ultimate sacrifice of the falling, rather than be celebratory occasions like Independence Day.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. And that's it.
I don't really have anything super exciting. I've been too busy to try to find anything. The only thing that came across my timeline was a pig named Matthew Furman, 40 years old. I had heard his name before because he was known for police brutality. And of course he's white, and of course he is brutalizing black people because that's what they do. But he had brutalized, I saw a video of him brutalizing a black woman because she was driving somebody else's car and the car wasn't, I think it didn't have insurance or something on it, and he demanded that she get out of the car. She asked too many questions. He got mad, and he used his weapon of choice, which is his taser. He loves to tase people. There was a most recent one. There was a guy, a black man, that was in the car, and he demanded that he get out, and the guy said, no, I'm not getting out of the car. A whole struggle ensued, and there were two cops. And while one of the cops was holding the black man and was yelling at him to do whatever, Furman snuck up and fucking kept tasing him. And the black guy's like, how are you expecting me to put my hands on the roof if you're fucking tasing me? He's like, stop, So yes, he was charged. He has not been convicted yet, but he has been charged with excessive force during 3 separate instances. And that's only the incidents that we know. There might be more. But unfortunately, it looks like the maximum penalty is only like 5 years in prison. Yeah, I know. Well, actually, one charge carries 5 years, and then one charge carries 4 years. And then the other charge, which is assault and battery, I guess, is only like a 93-day misdemeanor. So he'll likely, best case, he gets 10. He's not going to get that. He'll probably get 3 or 4.
I thought you were talking about the OJ case, dude. Mark Furman.
No, this is Matthew Furman. Mark Furman. Didn't he dead?
He just died.
How long ago? Because we didn't celebrate that.
Last week. I don't know.
He died last week?
Grill, yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Best thing seen.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
He died last week?
Yeah, it was like last week or some shit. Within the last 2 weeks, he died. You see it?
May 12th. Look at that. Look at God.
God.
That's crazy.
Rest in piss.
Yes, rest in piss. I hope you and Charlie Kirk are having a fine time burning. Wow. Died at 74. Shouldn't have lived that fucking long. Anyway.
All right, cool. I think just to add on to the best things seen, I did see that, Mike, they're talking about shutting down Alligator Alcatraz.
Oh, really?
Not for humanitarian reasons, though. It's just too expensive to run. It's just too expensive. So yeah, we're gonna wind down operations for it, and I guess they said the site will be completely dismantled, and that the remaining detainees will be relocated by early June, which I think is the story. Like, where is the relocation? Wherever they're going, how will that place function, as well? But right now, vendors have been told that they will be shutting down the facility. Some of the reasons, escalating cost, operating the facility proved expensive, with costs reaching up to $1 million per day.
What?
And projected to total nearly $1 billion.
Idiots.
And then
Oh my God.
Yep.
$1 million
MAGA
a
people
day.
are so
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
Yeah. So
Jesus Christ. $1 million a day. Can you imagine what we could do with $1 million a day to actually help people instead of locking up fucking migrants? $1 million a day. Why do we even have that kind of money to spend on something like that? $1 million a day.
And for what?
For what? That's insane.
yeah. So yeah, the Guardian was talking about his overflowing toilets and all kind of shit. Yeah. But yeah.
How are you paying $1 million a day and y'all ain't got no fucking working
Plumbers
toilets?
don't cost that much.
Right.
You could just hire a plumber to be on site.
$1 million a day?
Yeah.
And you ain't feeding these poor
No.
people. So who's shitting up the fucking toilets? These fat ass fucking ice pigs.
Yeah. So there was some fights that took place. I know we have this discussion about being good Samaritans.
Yes.
And this is when being a good Samaritan goes apparently wrong in the wrong way. So the first one is, a case out of Texas where a man.
Nashville, Texas, which I didn't know existed.
There's a Nashville, Texas?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, in one case out of Texas, a man stepped in during a domestic violence situation to try and help and was shot and killed by the attacker, who turned the gun on himself. And then another one that went viral, witnesses saw a man dragging his girlfriend down the sidewalk while she screamed for help. Two men stepped in to stop it, and the boyfriend allegedly opened fire, shooting both of them. So,
It's tough.
yeah. What makes it tough?
Because so the first one was at work, the one in Nashville, Texas. A guy comes up to her job, and they doing the domestic violence thing. That's your coworker. You don't want to just stand there and let that happen, but it results in like your family losing you.
And he also shot the wife.
Yeah, he shot the wife. She survived, and he shot himself. I just because you don't. Again, it's tough because you don't want to just let that happen, but you also got to think about like yourself and the people that love you. In my opinion, and now his family doesn't have him. She's still alive, and I know they hold some sort of resentment. I'm sure they would.
Towards her?
Not per se. I don't.
I
not
mean, that would be
towards
pretty
her.
shitty if they did.
Yeah,
But I could see
just towards
it.
the situation in general. I would
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, I'm sure his wife is like, my husband died for you. And hopefully that's not what happened. Hopefully they understand that the wife had, no control over that. But I'm with you. It does make it tough because it's like you always want to think that you're going to jump in if something like that's happening, but you don't know who's carrying a gun now.
Yep. Or how far they'll go.
Or how far
even
they'll
if beyond just like you said having a gun, like some people will shoot you. They ain't just like gonna brandish shit and say, hey,
Right.
leave me alone. Like, no, I'm gonna shoot you because I've been looking to shoot somebody.
Yep.
Or, I mean, they're angry, they're enraged, they're not thinking clearly. They just want to enact violence on whoever the victim at the moment is, and then here you come, trying to play or to intervene, to be hero, to do the right thing, and you end up getting killed in the process. And yeah, it is tough because you are thinking about the family. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if, like, I'm thinking if this was to happen, like to me, if I was like, oh man, it's fucked up, I go, and then I get killed, like there would be some resentment and anger and sorrow and hurt over this decision I made to help somebody, and then now I'm gone.
Yeah.
For a total stranger.
Yeah.
And I think that's what would make it difficult for them to sort of accept that.
I saw one lady going so far to say it was selfish of the person because, again, you have a family. And
What was selfish of the person?
it was just like, people talking to their phone and I was scrolling, but it was selfish of the person to help because you never know, like you said, if they got a gun or whatever it may be, and now your family is without you.
I don't know who that is that said that, but she can eat a dick and choke on it. Whoever that is, you're a fucking horrible human.
Yeah.
Because that's a stupid fucking statement to say that this person who stepped in to help
Help another
somebody,
person.
he didn't know he was going to be fucking shot.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if he knew the guy had a gun. So why would you blame him for this and say you're selfish? You're a dumbass.
So she's saying that the guy that attempted to help was being
Jesus
selfish
Christ.
so he can
she
look like a hero?
Not even to look like a hero,
I'm
but
just adding that part,
asserting yourself in a situation where it could come out ugly and you have kids and you have a wife and you have family, and it's selfish for you to go in that moment trying to defend that person when you have people that you're supposed to be thinking about and going home to.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, I don't know if I
It's
agree
one
with
of the people
that.
trying to be fake deep. It was on the For You. I'm just scrolling.
Oh, she was trying to be fake deep?
Yeah.
Well, she was real shallow. She went from fake deep to real
Yeah.
shallow.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that one. Somebody is in danger, somebody's in harm.
Right.
And I don't know if the guy even knew he had a gun anyway.
Right.
So to Mike's point, you don't know that, so you rush in to try to help, but and it just resulted in violence. So but to say he's selfish is kind of crazy.
Here's the thing with dumb fucks like this. I guarantee you, if that guy had not stepped in, and let's say the husband killed the wife, and then it came out later that, that dude stood by because he had a family at home and he didn't want to step in because he didn't know if the guy would kill him. Dumb motherfuckers like that would then call him selfish still because he didn't step in to help save that young woman's life. It's just like, you just want to get fucking rage views by saying stupid shit. This motherfucker's dead, man. You're calling him selfish because he tried to help a woman not get fucking beat?
Yeah,
You're a dumb fuck.
and
Shut up.
So what if there were more than just that one person? Like
Right.
this one was at a factory. So I don't know what time of day, I don't know the situation, I don't know if they were just going into work, I don't know if other people are around. But imagine if there was more than just that one guy that went up there and tried to stop this.
Right.
So now you're looking at 2 to 3 to 4 different people saying, hey man, what are you doing? Stop that, versus one individual. It sort of may change things for that person that did the shooting. It may not.
It may not.
But it could have, because now, and he may have shot all of them.
Right.
But it's like, oh wait, it's a lot of people. This time I'm gonna fall back because it's volume. It's a good number of people. So he may not have shot at all.
Yeah, if more than one person had.
Yeah. So, but apparently the guy in the factory shooting, he has a history.
Yeah.
The Eddie Ray Hill Jr., 48 of Texarkana, Texas. That was the one that was shot and killed when he tried to intervene in the confrontation. And then Wendell Champion had a significant criminal history and was convicted of first-degree murder in Harris County, Texas in 2010 and released on parole in 2025. This man just got out last. Yeah. So, but I don't know. But if you in Texas, do you just don't run up? Like,
I guess you got to have a gun.
Yeah. If you're going to intervene, you have to have a gun.
I guess you got to have a gun, and you got to go out with your gun out and be like, "Hey,
like
man."
the Westerns now.
Yeah,
Basically.
like that's the only way I could see it being a smart choice.
Man. Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, you go to work one day and now you're planning a damn
Funeral, right.
funeral.
Oh, because this asshole.
Yeah.
Owe the IRS more than $10,000? Call Civic Tax Relief now for your free consultation before penalties and interest grow even higher. Call 800-200-8353 today. The IRS can garnish wages, freeze bank account, and add thousands in penalties. But you may qualify for tax relief programs that could significantly reduce what you owe. Angela called Civic Tax Relief and saved over $80,000. Felicia was behind on taxes while dealing with health issues and saved over $15,000. James owed $37,000 and ended up paying nothing after Civic Tax Relief stepped in. Civic Tax Relief is an A-plus BBB rated professional tax negotiation firm that helps people fight back against IRS collections. Stop ignoring the letters and start finding answers. Call Civic Tax Relief now for your free consultation and see what relief programs you may qualify for. 800-200-8353. That's 800-200-8353. Call now before the IRS takes the next step.
So there was a fight at a kindergarten.
This made me think of you, Ken.
Why?
Because you just had a graduation. No, because they just had a graduation. I'm like, I wanted to, because you said it was 25 of y'all.
Yeah, we can only get.
So you can't control everybody.
No.
And if somebody come in there that causes a ruckus towards one of the 25 people and a fight break out, I guess everybody fighting.
You got to.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you got to. Because they scrapping, bro. I'm looking at this video, bro. They are throwing down.
Kindergarten funeral, though. Like, what is going on?
I mean, they are. It's like a mob of people.
Oh, shit.
Just beating this one lady. It's a bunch of white folks, too.
Mm-hmm.
A 26-year-old suffered a head injury, was taken to the hospital. Jessica Anderson, 28, of 500 block of Elmdale Road, was arrested. Like, this is insane. You know what type of example does that show the kids?
Kindergartners.
Bro? A bunch of kindergartners.
Like, what are we doing? See, it fascinates me sometimes how mad people can get in certain settings. Like,
why you say that?
because you going to your kindergartner's graduation, maybe they're related to you, maybe you just know them by proxy, whatever. They're important enough to you so that you're there. Someone pisses you off because
Over
of
a
a
seat.
and it gets to blows. I don't know how that would happen I couldn't see that.
I can see it.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, you're in my seat. Well, go sit somewhere else, nigga. You gonna just take that
I'm not
spite?
fighting them though. Like,
You gonna take that spite? And if you're like, hey man, calm down. It's just a seat, bro. Man, fuck you, got my face. Fuck wrong with you, little paper bag brown bitch. What if you say all
I'm
that?
gonna be the
Spike?
bigger person to walk off, Mike.
Okay, I respect it.
I'm gonna be the bigger person
I would
because
too.
we
I
at
would
a
too.
graduation from my kindergarten person that I love.
At least beat their ass later.
I'm gonna catch him outside.
You know what I'm saying?
We ain't doing
How
it
about that?
We ain't doing it in the graduation, but I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna take a mental note, and I am gonna see you outside. But once this graduation is over, we can figure this out. But I can't. In that moment, I would like to think that I would have a cooler head. Like,
I do too, Spike.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I would.
It's not always reality.
Yeah, I don't know if I would. And there's so much we don't know about what led up to it.
Yeah.
Was this person already sitting there and somebody took their seat? And, what was, family members around, and I got up to go to the restroom.
Right.
My family members were reserving the seat, and then you just sat there, and I probably told them, hey, this seat is reserved, and you sat there anyway. You know, because you felt entitled to it. Like, there's so many details that we don't have that can lead up to it. Yeah. Everything that Mike is saying, like, you talking shit. Like, I can see where I want to fuck you and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
That shit can go left real fast. You know, because when we was at the graduation, so it's like 25 of us. So we sat at one end and we put a blue stadium chair on the other end. And we basically book in that whole section. And everybody and people are arriving at different intervals. And I was so mad at my brother and my mom and his whole family because I texted him. I said, "What time are you getting there?" And he said, "Oh, we're going to get there by 7 something. It starts at 7:30. I said, "You may want to get there sooner than that." He's been in Atlanta. He's he's living outside of the city of Atlanta in Jackson somewhere.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's at the race, the Speedway.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at all of these seats filling in. I'm saying, you may want to get here earlier, 6:45, something, whatever. Didn't listen, of course.
Of course not.
Got stuck in the train. So now they're behind. Yeah, where he was coming from, there's a train. So a train was moving, got stuck. So now he's getting there late. They didn't get there until 10 minutes before it was starting. So now everything is piled in, and we're still trying to preserve these spots.
2 seats.
So I'm thinking like, okay, now I'm getting mad because what if somebody wants to sit here?
Yeah.
Now I got to be the asshole.
Now I got to be the guy.
Yep.
Fighting for this.
Like,
the
I'm
seats,
holding
right?
this.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, everything is. I don't have anywhere else to sit. They're not here. Blah 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 blah. That's a fight.
It is. It is because you're expecting like, that's tricky.
Yeah.
I can usually walk away, but there's certain shit. It's usually small shit that sets me off. And if my girl's not there, I'll really bug the fuck out. She has to be there to be like, stop. Like there was one time when I was at the hospital. I forgot what I was there for. Something was going on. Oh, I think it was when I got vertigo, and I didn't know it was vertigo, and I thought I was dying. Went to the hospital. And while they were back there putting the little EKG things on me, I heard them call my name outside the room. And I was like, shit, they're calling my name, but I don't know what for. So when they were done with the EKG, I came out and there was a nurse that had come out this back room. And I was like, yo, my name is da-da-da-da. They just called my name when I was back there. And she's like, well, what did they call it for? And I was like, well, I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. I don't know. And she goes, well, who called it? And I said, I don't fucking know. One of y'all nurses. I don't know. I was like, can you find out? Can you walk back there and see? And my girl was just like, babe, stop. And I was like, how you gonna tell me to stop? She asking me dumbass fucking questions.
And I think I'm dying.
And I think I'm dying. And she's asking me stupid fucking questions.
Owe the IRS more than $10,000? Call Civic Tax Relief now for your free consultation before penalties and interest grow even higher. Call 800-200-8353 today. The IRS can garnish wages, freeze bank account, and add thousands in penalties. But you may qualify for tax relief programs that could significantly reduce what you owe. Angela called Civic Tax Relief and saved over $80,000. Felicia was behind on taxes while dealing with health issues and saved over $15,000. James owed $37,000 and ended up paying nothing after Civic Tax Relief stepped in. Civic Tax Relief is an A-plus BBB rated professional tax negotiation firm that helps people fight back against IRS collections. Stop ignoring the letters and start finding answers. Call Civic Tax Relief now for your free consultation and see what relief programs you may qualify for. 800-200-8353. That's 800-200-8353. Call now before the IRS takes the next step.
How the fuck would I know the name of the person that called my name and why she called my name? How the fuck would I know that? So she was there, so she calmed it down. If she wasn't there, it probably would have been real bad. But I was at the grocery store a few days ago, Nam de Mun over in Morrow, and I was in line, and after standing in line for about 7 minutes, the fucking cashier leaned over and she goes, "This lane's closed." Oh, no. And I was like, what do you mean it's closed? She's like, it's closed after this person. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be the bigger person. Like you said, Spike, I'm just gonna move away. I was like, fuck it. And there was a black couple behind me. Well, not couple, but there was like a mom and her daughter. So we moved to another line, and we were talking a little bit of shit. Yeah, she could have just took us. We'd been in line. I was like, yeah, that was kind of dirty, but it is what it is. So we're standing there for a while, and I look up and I hear register 8 is open, and it's that same fucking girl. She had just stepped away to either use the bathroom or grab a soda or something, and then came back and reopened the register. And I looked over, and I looked at the ladies behind me, and I was like, you see she just reopened the line? And they looked over and they're like, oh, that's messed up. And I was like, yeah, that's some bullshit. The least she could have done is let us come over and go first. We've been standing in the fucking line.
Yeah, that is.
I'm yelling this shit because I'm hot. The
Did she
ladies,
hear you?
yeah, she fucking heard me. The ladies didn't say anything. And then after I realized what a fool I was making of myself, I had to apologize. I looked back and I was like, I'm really sorry for cursing. I'm late for something, and all I had was 2 things. I was like, I'm really sorry for. She was like, no, it's okay, baby, I get it.
That's funny.
But if my girl was there, she'd have been fucking embarrassed. She'd been like, you need to stop. You need to stop right now.
I've been on the other side of it as the cashier when I was young.
Oh, for real?
We all walked out. Cause like
What?
I never forget this. We worked at Kroger, and it was like, so all kids, you had to be off by 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Because of our age.
Okay.
And school was starting. Like school was starting the next day. So there's one person that comes in to work the late night shift because it's a 24-hour store at that point. And it was like
Oh, that's
4.
right. It did used to be 24 hours.
It was like 3 or 4 of us as cashiers, and all of us had school the next day. So 10 o'clock rolls around, the person's not there. So all of us just cut our lights off, closed our registers, and left. The manager was so fucking mad. His little white ass turned bright red, and he tried to fire us.
Yeah. But you can't because
they have
by
a
law.
union. We have a union. And all of us were part of the union.
Wow.
And he ended up getting
I love
fired.
it.
He ended up getting fired for trying to fire us. I'd never forget that.
I love it.
It was great. It was great.
I love it.
He was like, where are you guys going? We was like, we got to go to school tomorrow. He was like, well, someone has to stay. We're like,
Well, you better get your ass on the register, bitch.
Probably going to be you, buddy. It's not going to be us.
Somebody is you.
One of the hardest things to do is to not blame somebody else for me being late. And when you said that, because I'm rushing and the car in front of me is driving slow.
Yep.
And I'm just so pissed. And I have to talk myself off the ledge. I'm like, it's not their fault. I think we were recording something late. I had a movie at 10:30. We were actually recording the Drake thing. And this shit went, Spike, my movie was at 10:30. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, we should be wrapping up soon. And you were there.
Yeah.
And it just got extended.
Yeah.
It just kept going on and on about the thing that we already talked about 30 minutes ago. And I'm like, bruh, like everybody knew that I had to leave at 10:30.
Wrap it up.
The crazy part. And I'm like, bruh, what's keeping me calm is that, okay, you know what? It's to see Mendo. There's gonna be 30 minutes of trailers, shit like, so I'm not gonna miss that much, and maybe I'll get that right at the second. Next thing I know is like 10:40, so I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So, all that being said, so that caused me to be late, leaving late. So I'm driving, and then this car driving in front of me. I'm like, oh my God, why are you going so fucking slow? I'm mad at them, but I'm more upset with myself and everything else.
Yeah,
that went into it.
exactly.
I'm like, it's not their fault. And I'm trying to calm myself down. It's not their fault. Because they probably left on time. They're probably not
They just cruising.
Right.
They just cruising.
They're not in a rush.
Yeah. So, and that's the one thing I've really been trying to rewire my brain when it comes to driving, because I get so pissed off.
Me too.
When people are in front of me just driving slow. My father-in-law, no hurry in the world. He's just driving, cruising. He doesn't get upset when people are driving slow in front of him. He's just cruising. I want that mentality.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm wondering if one day I get old enough, I was like, maybe one day as I get older, I'll just be like, you know what? It's fine.
I'm like you, but I started a new thing that I do. I clap in my car. Like, yeah, great job, buddy. Great fucking, just instead of doing like road rage and being pissed.
You clap at them?
Like
It's kinda the same.
sarcastic clap.
Do they know?
No, I'm just me. So it's for me.
Oh, so they don't see it.
It's essentially for me. No, it's just for me. So I won't, like you said, be pissed off. Like, yeah, great job. Take your fucking time. Yeah, way to go. Like, I just do that.
You're gonna hate this. I shouldn't even be telling y'all this, but since I don't have anything that could be even close to resembling pride, or it's like whatever. I have discovered what actually pisses off asshole drivers the most. Because I used to drive by and be like, fuck you, bitch. And then not to a woman, I do that to men. If it's a woman, I don't know what I say. I don't usually say anything if it's a woman. Because I just feel weird about it. But if it's a dude, fuck you, motherfucker, you dumb motherfucker. Get the fuck out of my fucking way, you punk ass bitch. And I'm fucking rolling the window down, all that dumb shit. But I've started noticing that, like, when you do that, they don't get mad back. They just laugh at you because you look like an asshole.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do you know the thing that makes people the maddest?
What?
I'll drive by and I'll do this.
Mike, come on, bro. Come on, bro. What?
In Atlanta? In Atlanta, too?
If somebody cuts me off and I can see that they're just like, man, fuck, I don't care. Man, I use their homophobia against them.
What if they're not homophobic?
Even if they're not, they still gonna get
What
mad
if I
at
tell you, pull over.
That hasn't happened yet. That hasn't happened yet. If it did, we would probably both have a good laugh and it would be cool.
Shit.
And the rest of our day would be perfectly fine. But when I tell you that motherfuckers get pissed.
Really?
Pissed. They don't get mad if you're like, fuck you, motherfucker. They don't get mad about that. They're like, I still won. I still won, though. But
Man, that's funny.
they be like, what? Who told you I want that?
They're mad because they can't pull
They're
over Spike.
mad. Oh, my
Right,
God. And then I'm pulling off laughing my ass. And plus, I'm, driving this little fucking blue Honda Fit. They probably thinking anyway. So it just all works in my favor.
So you get a good laugh out of it. They're pissed. So I see how that works.
As opposed to me being mad and
Yeah.
they're laughing at me for being mad.
I don't do road rage. I just
I have it bad, Spike.
What?
I don't. It's cool, bro. Like, you cut me off, as long as you don't hit my car, I'm fine. Like, long as there's nothing that actually happened, it's fine.
So you're a calm driver.
For the most
I
part.
can see that.
Yeah, for the most part. I'm not pulling up to the window and being like, I ain't doing none of that. But I can't, because I don't want them to look at me like Mike said they look at. I don't want to be out of my character and they looking and laughing
like,
and shit.
ha,
Yeah.
dumbass.
Yeah.
So
I try not to. If I'm mad at them, I don't want to even. I just drive by them and keep my head straight. So I don't want to give them the energy and show them that they piss me off. So I always just bring it back to me. It's like, it's my fault. Maybe I should have did this. Maybe I should have that. Now, if it wasn't my fault, then it's different. But for the most part, I'm trying to turn over a new leaf because it's just energy that I don't really need to be expending.
that part.
That's the part.
Are y'all big horn users?
I am. I will. She
I hate that. Irritates my
I used to
soul.
like if they pull out and they cut me off, I'm
See, that the long
until
what
they
pisses
move.
me off.
Until they fucking move. Yes. And I look, for those of y'all listening, every single thing that we are saying, I'm saying don't do it. I'm not saying this as a proud person. I'm not bragging about doing this. These are flaws.
Right.
These are flaws, and I don't think I should do any of these things. I want to be, for the first time in my existence, I want to be like Spike.
There was a black girl at the light when I was going to work the other day, and she was in the turning lane, and somebody was getting over trying to get in the turning lane.
Ooh, I hate that.
Man,
too.
Ken,
I hate that.
I don't let them.
she held the horn.
There you go, sis.
All the way, all the way through the light. Like, you can still hear her blowing the horn as they turned.
So they did jump in front of her.
They did jump in front of her. She held the horn down like it. She was playing that shit like an instrument.
Louis Armstrong in this motherfucker. I love it.
Oh, if you want to
shit.
piss me off, first of all, since I drive a truck, they rarely try it.
Yeah.
But when there are other cars, I'd be like, don't let these motherfuckers in. Don't let them in. That's in front of me. Like, don't do it.
Yep.
Because if you hold the line, I'm going to hold the
That's
motherfucking
right.
line.
That's
and they
right.
just punk out and they let these motherfuckers. Because my thing
Yep.
is, like, when I'm driving, we all when people are driving, you know where you got to go.
Yeah.
Very rarely do you just fuck up. So some people just try to jump ahead.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you see all these cars back here.
Right.
You know better.
And you just want to get over like
You're entitled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think
So
you deserve
That's what
to
it
be up
gives
here.
off. That's what it gives off 100%.
That's exactly what it is.
But I try not to blow my horn, but unless I'm at a light, and I'm like, okay, I know maybe they just didn't see it. Maybe they're looking down. I'm trying to give myself like a
You give them a
seconds.
tap. You got to give them like just a tap. I hate when people like when you at the light and it turn and they.
How many seconds though, Spike?
That's a good question.
I will honk at them. And the thing about it is, I have definitely been looking at my phone and missed it. And when they do it to me, I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
take it. I'll take it. I get it. It was my fault.
That's why sometimes I don't, unless it's just I haven't assigned a time to it yet.
5 seconds.
It's like
That's
once
my
you
rule.
think, "What are you doing?" That's when I blow.
Okay.
Like you giving them a
That's
like,
good.
you be sitting there, you're like, "What the fuck are they doing?" Blow.
I think I'll say, get off the fucking phone.
Yeah.
But it run 3. Yeah, I think 5 seconds is good.
5 seconds is long if you really 1 Mississippi.
It is.
2 Mississippi.
If you sitting at the
3
light that just
Mississippi. Look, it's
turned,
already
yeah,
awkward. 4
facts.
Mississippi. 5.
Yeah.
That's a long
It
time.
should take
It
you about
is.
3 to 4 seconds for you to realize, like turn
Yeah,
green.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But I hate people that do it as soon as the light turns.
That pisses me off,
Oh
too.
my god, I'd sit there a little longer.
I do.
I
See,
ain't- like,
that's that passive
I'ma roll
aggressive
off
shit.
slow
Me
as
too.
fuck.
Me too. That's another thing that I'll do to piss people off. Or I need to stop doing this too. Is if somebody flies up behind me and starts riding my ass, I will look up in the mirror in the rear view and I'll start doing this.
Oh my God.
And I'll make sure I do it a few times so I can make sure they see me doing it. Because it's like, you're just pissing yourself off. I'm driving a normal speed.
And then they try to zoom
yeah,
past
but
you.
the thing about, and they think, oh, I won. You didn't because
Nah.
you had to do all that
Yep.
work to get around me.
Because where I go home, it's like a 2-lane, so you actually have to get in the other lane
That's
if you're gonna
dangerous.
go around somebody. And it'd be assholes that do that. But I also hate when I'm on there and it's somebody just going like you said. It's a 55 and you going like 40. Like, bro,
fuck
what are
outta
you doing?
here,
You don't see all these
man.
cars behind you?
Jesus.
That pisses me off.
Yeah, and so that's the other thing I learned. Like, there's a trail of cars. The car in front of them, they're oblivious to it.
That's
Yep.
what make me the maddest because it's like they don't even fucking know. Like
Yep.
all of these cars back here, bro, we would be flowing with traffic if you wasn't going slow.
But that's
That
why
is what make me the
I'm
maddest.
trying to rewire my brain to be like, you know what? They have no idea that I'm behind them
Pissed.
and I'm pissed. And not only am I pissed, everybody behind them are pissed. And they probably think I'm the one that's driving slow
Yes.
because they can't see the fucking
Yes.
car
Yep.
because of my truck.
They're like, who's this asshole in the
this
truck
truck,
driving fucking
right.
30 miles an hour?
Spiraling. But when
Another
I'm driving
thing-
slow and if somebody's behind me, I'll either put my arm out the window or something like that. Like, yeah, look, I'm cruising. That's on you. You can go around, bro.
Yeah.
But normally I'm driving pretty fast, so it doesn't happen. But yeah, I'm trying.
I let
Another
off the
one-
fucking gas. That's another one of my tricks. I don't slam my brakes on because I don't want them to hit me, but I will completely let off the gas. And I will drop that car down to 30, fucking with me. Because I tend to drive decently fast. Not as fast as I used to. But I'll still, if the speed limit is 45, I'm going 55. If you're flying up behind me and I'm going 55, oh, you can suck my dick.
Yep.
Watch
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
My foot is completely off the gas, and now we're both going 30. Before, I was the slow bitch in front of you. Now we two
Now we
slow
both
bitches.
slow.
So now what?
Dude, speaking of the entitlement thing, do the people piss y'all off? Because I don't know why this bothers me, but the people, I'm just running here real quick, and they cut their they hazards on and like park right in front of the store. I hate.
I don't
usually
like
it's the
that.
fire
I think I
lane.
really noticed that.
I notice this. I just hate it. Like when you going into like a food plaza, got the Kroger, got the wing spot next to it, it got the GNC or whatever it may be, and they'll just pull over right there in front of it when they can easily park and cut their flashes on because I just got to run it here real quick.
Yeah, it's a sense of
I
entitlement.
hate that. I
Like,
don't know
what makes
why,
you
but I
think you
hate.
can do that?
Yeah, why can
Yeah,
you park
because
right
you're
here?
special.
Get the fuck out of the way. I hate that so much.
Every once in a while, I may do something like that.
I try
And I'll
not
be like,
to.
they'll be all
I've
right.
never done that. I've
I
never
don't. I
done
just
that.
can't bring myself to do it, Ken, because I hate it so much. I just go park in the nearest. I don't mind. I'm not looking for a parking space, so I don't mind parking. I'm not one of those people that's gonna try to find the best parking space. I'm just wherever you park, I got to park. I'm just gonna walk. It's
Yeah,
fine.
me too.
It's fine. But I hate those people that feel like I got to get out right here in front, park my car right here. It'll be okay because I cut the hazard lights on. I always hope they get tickets.
Me too.
I just always
But
hope
the
they
police
get
are never
tickets.
around.
They never.
Yeah.
No, the only thing driving that makes me like still that makes me irrationally angry to where I get really fucking furious is if I'm in the fast lane and the motherfucker's going like 45 in front of me.
Yeah, that's what.
I will scream.
And I'm gonna look over at you.
Oh
too
my
when
God, I
pass
get so fucking mad, especially if they won't move. It's like, bro, come on.
Yes.
The speed limit is 55. You're in the fucking fast lane. Why are you driving 40? Why are you going under the speed limit in the fast lane?
It makes no
that
sense.
infuriates me. Fucking move. Just move.
We all took the same test.
Yes.
We know, you're not supposed to be over
know
here.
you ain't supposed
you
to be
got
here.
no fucking business over in this lane.
Yeah.
Fucking move.
Oh, I can't hate it.
I hate driving sometimes, especially in Atlanta. If y'all not from here, bro, come here for a weekend and you'll understand.
What I don't understand is Plantation Simulator. Spike, I think some of this shit, you just picked this just to piss me off.
I did. I knew it.
Bro, like, and you know, so I'm thinking about like all of the things that has been happening, these sort of trolling, antagonistic things. It clearly is happening because of the administration.
Yes.
You know, but yeah, and they're intentionally doing
doing
this.
it
This is
officially.
on Steam, and they're intentionally doing this just to piss people off. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to give it the energy. I think in one of the articles or another article, it was on Snopes, because I was like, this is fake. This ain't real. So I was like, so I went to Snopes or Snoops or whatever it was,
Yeah.
and I looked. I was like, boy, this shit is fucking real. And there was a tweet that had that I looked at, and it said that the articles is driving people to it.
Yeah.
So the intention you're giving it is causing, because before then nobody was even paying attention. And I do agree with that.
Yeah, I saw the same thing, that there weren't really anybody playing it until somebody went on Twitter and commented at whatever Steam is and was like, what is this bullshit that's on your platform? And they got
Right.
like 4 million hits. So now, of course, the racists are jumping all over it.
Yeah.
Except they changed the game. I don't know if y'all saw that part.
No, I haven't seen
They
that.
changed it.
They made the black people white people.
Which
Does that make a difference?
No, because now they're trolling. Now they're trolling. So it's still the same game, but now they made it to where the person whipping him is black,
black person.
and the people getting whipped are white. So they're like, oh, okay.
Which means they would have to change the text, because it says in this game, you will be whooping black people to keep your farm productive. If you whoop your black person too much, they will die. So, I don't know, because, we know that white people were slaves to guys. Okay. So, I think they love to point that out, but, it's just, there's a difference in the application of slavery to one group versus the other. But either way I go, making them slaves, I think the first part of the game was black people. The text said black people. Changing it to white people doesn't really change the intent and meaning behind the game.
Because when you sit and thought of it, that's how you thought of it. Was the black
Right.
people. That, like that. Ugh.
Yeah. So,
And you said 7 million people started playing it?
No, that the tweet got like 4 million hits.
Ah, I got you.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if 7 million little racist
Probably
motherfuckers
more than
started
that.
playing
Right,
it.
exactly.
yeah, so, but, I think the question becomes like Steam, what do you do? Like, what policy do you have to police this sort of stuff? Are you actively paying attention to it? That sort of thing. And, so I don't know.
Is it, as long as it's popular, they don't care. That's what it's giving.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's giving if it's gonna make us
Or maybe
money,
they weren't aware of it.
I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, I don't know how Steam works. So
What is Steam? Is
It's
it like a
just a
gaming
game.
site?
Yeah, it's just
is
a
it
gaming
like
site.
Netflix though? Because Netflix like filters their shit that they get. Does Steam just not do
I think
that?
you can. It's like Roblox. You can create all these different games. So you have, you can create a game if you want to and put it up on Steam. So it's that sort of thing, almost like an app store for video games.
Got you.
So people can create these games and put them up there, and with AI, you can create these games like that. So you can go in Claude and just say, I want a game to do this, that, and it'll create the whole fucking shit, and you just upload it.
Man.
So, but yeah, I think it's trolling. You're trying to be funny, tongue in cheek or whatever. And, I think they got exactly what they wanted. And on top of that, they're selling the game. They're selling the game for $2. So the only thing that happened was they just made a bunch of people, whether racist or not, a money. It's kind of like, I can't. I watched the Outcome movie on Apple TV with Keanu Reeves.
Owe the IRS more than $10,000? Call Civic Tax Relief now for your free consultation before penalties and interest grow even higher. Call 800-200-8353 today. The IRS can garnish wages, freeze bank account, and add thousands in penalties. But you may qualify for tax relief programs that could significantly reduce what you owe. Angela called Civic Tax Relief and saved over $80,000. Felicia was behind on taxes while dealing with health issues and saved over $15,000. James owed $37,000 and ended up paying nothing after Civic Tax Relief stepped in. Civic Tax Relief is an A-plus BBB rated professional tax negotiation firm that helps people fight back against IRS collections. Stop ignoring the letters and start finding answers. Call Civic Tax Relief now for your free consultation and see what relief programs you may qualify for. 800-200-8353. That's 800-200-8353. Call now before the IRS takes the next step.
By the way, has he always acted like that?
Keanu Reeves.
What do you mean?
Like John Wick, talking real slow.
I feel like
yeah.
since John Wick has kind of been like an uptick in it.
Yeah, it's annoying. Like, bro, you don't have to be John Wick in this movie about a celebrity that has some incriminating evidence about him.
But remember Bill and Ted? He talked like that then.
Yeah, he did.
I have never noticed. I thought he created that for John Wick specifically.
That's just him. He has an affect, or he just talks, I talk like this.
Yeah.
My name is Keanu Reeves. That's just how he talks.
What? Damn,
He seems like the coolest guy. I would fucking hang out with Keanu Reeves. And I always see like these quotes get attributed to him, and I'm like, he didn't really say that. But then you go look it up, and it's like, nah, he really did say that. He's just a cool ass dude.
Yeah, then they had a picture of him like riding the subway in New York and shit like that.
I had to look that up to see if it was real. Yeah. It was real.
He just riding with them.
Mm-hmm,
just riding the
subway.
But there was one of my favorite quotes that's attributed. I'm going to butcher it now, but it's something like where I wish I could live like this. He's like, I don't argue with people. He's like, yeah, if somebody comes up to me and they're like 1 + 1 = 5, I'm like, cool, man, have a good time with that. I'm like, man, I wish I could live like that, man. He's just like, I don't have the energy to be fighting with you over stupid shit. Who cares?
It makes the most fucking sense in the world.
It really does.
Because good and damn well.
It don't equal 5.
No,
but hey.
good and goddamn well that shit is not fucking 5.
Yep.
Why am I going to, again, to spend this energy trying to convince you that it is not?
It's such a good quote.
It just depends on what, like, if it's something obvious as that, then I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
man.
you leave it alone, but yeah.
More nuanced stuff, I think it'll be hard, but I also understand it's like, all right, bro, if you believe that, that's cool.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Good luck. Yeah, have fun.
For once, I didn't butcher it. Yeah. I'm at that stage in life where I stay out of discussions. Even if you say 1 + 1 = 5, you're right. Have fun. I love it, man. This is the kind of dude that I need in my life. That's kind of how my girlfriend is. She's like, I'm not going to argue with some fucking person over something dumb, but I'll be the one. Wait a minute. Wait. How do you think that 1 + 1 = 5? No, let's get to the bottom of this.
Draw the lines, motherfucker.
Right.
Let's count it out.
There's 1, and then there's another 1. That's not 5. Who cares, man? If that motherfucker thinks it's 5, let him think it's 5. But that's just one quote. If you ever get bored, just Google Keanu Reeves quotes. They're all great. He just seems like the most zen motherfucker. And I always liked that he was in like punk bands when he was young. He just seems like a cool guy. Yeah, he just seems like a cool guy.
I'm thinking about the 1 +. I'm trying to think what I
would argue.
Like, are you a will actually person? Y'all will actually people?
I wouldn't well actually, but like, you know what I would do? They would have to explain it to me. Because I would like, well, why do you think that? Like, where did you get that from?
That's been my go-to. What do you mean when you say that?
See,
Like, now I'm going. You got to
Because I know they're lying.
Because you really got to sound stupid now as you explain it. So what do you
Right.
mean when you say that? Yeah,
I'm
that's been
only
my
going to
go-to.
do that if we're cool. That's what a lot of people misunderstand about me. I am not going to argue with strangers.
See, I picture you arguing at work.
No, I don't argue with anybody at work. Nope. I don't argue with people at work. We were on a group call with just my team, and they were going on and on about how much they love AI. And one of the people on the call was like, I gave it one shot. I was like, well, AI is pretty dangerous when it comes to how it affects the working class, da 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 da. And that was all. Well, if the working class wants to survive in this world, then they need to learn how to work with AI. And I was like,
I'm out.
I'm out. I don't care. No, I'm not doing this. But like, if I'm out with my girl, and let's say we're meeting up with a couple of her friends, and one of them says something astronomically stupid, she thinks that I'm going to argue with him. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm not going to. It would have to be like they say something, if they're white, if they say something racist, or if they say something like homophobic. It would have to be something really egregious
That you just can't let go.
that I can't let go. But if it's just like they just said something real dumb, okay, I don't care enough about you to argue with you. And to be honest, depending on what it is, even if it was like mildly racist, depending on my day that I've had, I might not even argue with that. I might just be like, we can't hang out with them again. You can.
Yeah, but I'm not going.
Because I gave them the one pass. But if I see them again, then you're fucking begging me to fight with them. You're asking me to.
I think what I adopt a similar but different. Well, it's probably not even similar. If I'm out with somebody I don't know, I think I'm asking probing questions because I want to know why do you think this way, and what led you down that path. Because for me, it's like, okay, that's this sort of analysis. I can say there's you, and there are other people that think like
Sure.
Yeah.
and I'm trying to use you as not a
Like a
control
barometer?
group. Yeah. Like, see, how do we get here? How do a lot of
yeah.
people
That's how
get
I
to
am
this
too,
place?
yeah.
And not try to necessarily argue with them unless it's something really stupid. And I'm like, nah. But for the most part, I'm just probing.
Yeah, where you from? Like kid.
Why do you think that?
Yeah, stuff like that.
Really? Where'd you see that at?
I would have to have a level of cool with that person before I would do that. If I just met them that day, I would just be like, all right, well, this person's fucking dumb. I don't care about arguing with them. But if it's someone like, if it's her best friend's boyfriend, let's say, like she had like a really close best friend and that person started dating someone and I knew I was gonna have to be around that person a bunch, then it becomes, okay, I'm gonna let the first one slide. Then it's like, okay, now we got to get to the bottom of this. What do you mean that, Democrats are all lizard people? Like, let's go. What are we talking about? There's transgender mice. All right, bro. Let's hit it. Where are you getting this dumb shit from?
I listen to see how stupid it's gonna get.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm like, y'all, I ask a question and I'm gonna sit back and let you dig a fucking dumbass hole.
Yeah.
Like, people think that I'm just gonna I only fight with people I like.
Yeah.
And my friends are the same way. All of them. We get together and we fucking argue and bicker.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that with some motherfucker that I met on the fucking street. Get the fuck out of my face. Hey, man, I want to argue with you about Drake and Kendrick. Man, argue with two nuts in your mouth, bro. I'm not fucking arguing with you. I don't even know you.
Yeah, that's true.
You could walk out right now and get hit by a car, and I'm still going to have a good day. Like, there's nothing for us to discuss right now.
Yeah. Real quick, a couple of things. We're actually coming on time. We have a live that we have to do. Make sure you guys check out the Frames Per Second live review of The Mandalorian and Grogu. That'll be on the YouTube channel and wherever you get your podcast. But apparently Waymo, we've been talking about it for a while. Just follow up. They suspended operations at the robotaxis, got stuck in flash floods.
Did y'all see those videos? I know we're getting on time.
Just
Did y'all-
driving into the
No, not just the Waymo, just how much the interstate flooded.
Oh yeah, I did, yeah.
You didn't see this?
Nah.
Oh, I'm gonna show you after we're done. It is fucking insane. And it only felt like it rained for like an hour.
And it was like damn near a river.
Yes.
But I heard about it, but yeah, I didn't see it.
A lady had to be rescued. Swear to God. And it was either 70, was it 75 or 20?
I think it was 75.
I think it was 75. Yeah, it was 75.
Damn.
Yeah, but I'm not surprised that happened to the Waymo. That little motherfucker got stuck.
And it just was driving into it like it was diving into a pool. I wonder how many cars it happened to for it to cease operations.
They said that this is a common issue with Waymo. So remember how when they first started, the self-driving cars were running over black people?
Yeah.
And they had to take them off the market and then fix it or whatever. They keep having these glitches. So apparently them not understanding what a flood is one of the glitches. So the only reason they stopped work in Atlanta is so they can fix the fact that these things can't recognize floods.
Why wouldn't they already have that?
I don't know, but I guess they thought
It's
maybe
crazy nobody thought of it.
You would think.
Nobody thought, hey, if it rains and there's floods, we're just gonna drive through it and turn it to the Batmobile.
I was thinking maybe they thought it doesn't flood in Georgia. I don't know.
But it's still, but that's like a programming, like sort of, like it can flood anywhere though.
That's my thing too. It doesn't make any sense. It's really weird.
Yeah, so, because I damn sure didn't see a lot of them driving in like I usually do for that church. So I know they probably mad as hell.
Getting here was nice.
Yeah, it was.
Because
Much
there are
easier.
no Waymos out.
And this is like the prime spot for them. Like,
Yeah.
every fucking where.
Yeah, they're active around here.
Owe the IRS more than $10,000? Call Civic Tax Relief now for your free consultation before penalties and interest grow even higher. Call 800-200-8353 today. The IRS can garnish wages, freeze bank account, and add thousands in penalties. But you may qualify for tax relief programs that could significantly reduce what you owe. Angela called Civic Tax Relief and saved over $80,000. Felicia was behind on taxes while dealing with health issues and saved over $15,000. James owed $37,000 and ended up paying nothing after Civic Tax Relief stepped in. Civic Tax Relief is an A-plus BBB rated professional tax negotiation firm that helps people fight back against IRS collections. Stop ignoring the letters and start finding answers. Call Civic Tax Relief now for your free consultation and see what relief programs you may qualify for. 800-200-8353. That's 800-200-8353. Call now before the IRS takes the next step.
Killer Mike. Rent to own Atlanta houses. We were talking about it earlier.
Doing the work, Mike.
Partner with Bridge Tower and Blackmon Real Estate on a new build-to-ownership program designed to create clearer pathways to home ownership in Metro Atlanta. Economic empowerment, black ownership, to widen the wealth gap in Atlanta.
Widen the wealth gap?
Yeah, that's what it said in the article, the Griot.
Yeah, it seems like it would be the opposite.
Yeah, close the wealth.
Closing the
I
wealth
would
gap.
think. We would
Yeah.
hope.
So, yeah.
Let's do that in there, man. I thought it was good. Since we give Killer Mike a lot of shit, go check out the Patreon sometimes. But we all still like him for the most part.
I still like him.
So, yeah, I thought it was good to mention that.
How does this work?
What you mean?
Rent to own. Like, what are the details? Because this shit is, rent to own is kind of predatory, bro.
That's my only issue.
So if they can't keep up with it or something, they get.
Well, the property is not in your name until you
Right.
pay for the whole thing.
This isn't new.
No.
You know, I know you know that. But
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah, I've
saying,
heard,
this
yeah.
isn't new.
Yeah.
So for him to like, what's the interest rate? What are the penalties if you miss payments? Like, how much are you taxing these people? Because they're basically paying for your house. And you take a percentage of the rent for people that'll listen. You take a percentage. It's like lease to own.
Yeah.
And you
Right,
take a percentage of that and you apply it to the principle or something like that of home ownership until you get to a point where you can buy it.
So is this one of those things like what you say, Mike? Like he's presented it as, oh, this is a good thing for people, but in the details of it, it's like I don't like the bank
I couldn't find any details on this. That's why I don't
Me
want to
either.
shit on it yet.
Got you.
But
Okay.
I know I'm in agreement with Ken is in general, these programs appear to be predatory because if I own a house and I tell someone that is a low wage worker, hey man, this is lease to own. And if I get them in the right contract, they're paying for my house. And if anything happens to them, then I'm off the hook. But the fucking really bad part is, let's say it's all an honest deal. The house is still in my name. So if something happens to me, then something happens to that house. And then you're fucked. Because all you've been doing is basically paying me rent. Now, if there's a good contract in play that lets you out of the deal, that's what I'm hoping Killer Mike has in place. If a poor person signs on, or even a middle-class person signs on, that there's something in there to where if something happens to the property owner, that doesn't affect what I've put in. Like maybe I get that money back. I don't know.
Yeah,
But that's
would be
not
great.
usually the way it works.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
So his statement, and I want more details on how the program actually works because it could be a program that works for both parties. But he says that this initiative is about bringing home ownership within reach for people who crave the stability that home ownership offers. This will ultimately create stronger communities. It will also help families build wealth. Wealth is defined by the ability to own land, and through the B2O program, we're making sure that the people who make Atlanta great have a real stake in its future, unless you can't pay for it anymore.
Yeah.
We build houses, yes, but we are also plotting, planning, and organizing for the long-term economic prosperity of our community.
All of that sounds great until you identify Mike's black capitalist narrative that he's been putting out there. So then it becomes the question of what are you getting from this? Because there's nothing in the world that makes me believe that someone is going to invest in a property, build that property up, let you pay for it, and then you're done, and then I'm good. Like, you have to be making some kind of profit.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that part. What is the profit? Because this isn't fucking Habitats for Humanity.
It ain't a non-profit organization.
Yeah, I don't think this is. I think it's what is it? 401c, whatever the fuck it is. Mm-hmm. I don't think that is that. So I want all of the details. But this could be a good thing. I don't know. I couldn't find anything on it.
Right. Yeah. So I'm abstaining from now because I don't know what the fuck is. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Until I get information. So it sounds good. I want to believe that it's a good thing. I think the idea and intent behind it is well placed for now.
Right.
You know.
And I guess they would start it in saying this is an opportunity for people who wouldn't normally be able to buy houses. They get to buy houses.
That's
now.
what they always tell us.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's what all lease to own, rent to owns are. Is for people that can't afford to go
Large
to a
down
bank.
payment.
Like you might, or you might just not have great credit, so we can't go get a loan to make a down payment.
Got it.
And
So
it's,
now, you know,
So instead of going to the predatory lender,
right?
then you go here,
Yep.
which tends to sometimes have higher interest rates as well. So
Yep.
like you just, you're still, never mind. Yeah.
I mean, there are programs out there that are rent to own programs that are good programs that are on the up and up. I just don't know if this is one of them.
Yeah.
And I hate to have to put that kind of doubt on Killer Mike, but we kind of have to at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't want to keep getting tricked. Not saying he's tricking I don't know, man. I just don't know what Killer Mike. I just don't know at this point.
Well, what we do know is that this guy in office is one of the most corrupt presidents in history.
It's funny. I can't believe they said that shit.
He created an anti-weaponization fund to pay people that have been victims of lawfare. Now, what they say is, Todd Blanche says, is that anybody can apply, Republican or Democrat. And in one of the sound bites I heard, the person that was questioning about it was like, well, we didn't say that they couldn't.
Right.
That's not what we're asking about it. We're not talking about this from a political perspective, even though that's what it was created and what you keep promoting. We're just saying this is insane that you're even doing this, and they're describing as a slush fund, a 1.8 billion fund, or 1.76 or 776.
1776.
Yeah, fund, which
A troll.
we know what that is, right? 1776, right? Okay, so
I did not put that together
To just know?
until you just said it.
oh
It was a troll. They did that purposely.
yeah, he's been doing a lot of this so
1776.
patriotic sort of, yeah, with Tyro, yeah. So
I don't understand how the people that support him say or believe that he's trying to make America great when he literally just sued America for $1.7 billion. Like it's
no. He sued
fascinating
them
to
for
watch.
he sued the IRS for
illegally
10 billion.
targeting him, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But the issue he ran into is that he runs it. So the way that when you're suing somebody is supposed to work is that you're supposed to be in conflict with one another. There's no conflict
Because
here.
it's him versus him.
Right. So the judge was going to throw it out. He was going to lose. So he dropped the settlement. And because there's a conflict there, his personal lawyer, Todd Blanche, created this settlement fund. And to hide the real corrupt part of it is that we're just going to give this money to people that feel that they're victims, which could very well be people that feel they're victims of this administration that's doing the same thing that it accused Biden of, lawfare. Which so they can actually try to get money out of this fund. We know it'll be denied or whatever, but but that's what they're saying. So the part, and of course January 6th can be included as well. So we don't get a clear answer. The thing that got me is that okay, yeah, you're creating this fund. They can't get any money out of it. How does this benefit Trump? It benefits Trump is that he can't be fucking audited.
Yeah, they
Anymore.
ever, right?
That's where he wins. They're saying that he owes it's possible that he owes over $100 million in taxes. So now we can't audit you for the past and we can't audit you in the future. Not only can we not audit you, but your family is also excluded from where that, like he's giving himself immunity from paying money. And he's hiding behind that. It's kind of what we were talking about with Kendrick Lamar earlier. He's creating this fake homage to Mac Dre to take shots at Kendrick. And people are falling for it. This is the craziest thing. And it's the first time that I've seen Republicans, we'll see how long it lasts, to where they were like, this is fucking bullshit. To the point now they're saying that, oh, we're not going to support this Iran war shit, so we're going to flip sides. This is some crazy ass shit.
There was leaks of the details of it. And these days, obviously, with AI, you can't tell what's real and what's fake. But I believe this one where they said that inside of the document, it said that Trump will be owed a formal apology. Because, this affects, this relates to him because he thinks he was a victim of
He was a victim of the leaks. Other people,
what leaks?
Well, the tax leaks, leaking his tax returns. It is a crime. The guy went to jail, whatever. But whatever.
Sure.
But I got you.
Yeah, but it said that they can't benefit monetarily, but they are going to be owed an apology. But the whole thing is like I had when I saw this, I had said on Twitter, I was like, I don't want to hear none of y'all motherfuckers talk about fucking reparations ever again. If this is what y'all are doing. And of course that brings out, because it's Twitter. So of course, Twitter at this point is like 70% Nazis at this point. So all of the Nazis came out the fucking woodwork to call me a nigger and tell me to go back to Africa. But one of them was like, you didn't even read what the bill says. It says that anybody can apply for it. So you're just making up things and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, listen, you stupid motherfucker, you brainless piece of dog shit. Listen, yes, anybody can apply. But if you actually fucking took 10 seconds to read, the people that are going to be appointed to make the decision of who gets it or not are appointed by the attorney general who was appointed by Trump. So you're a fucking dumbass. You're a fucking moron.
Yep.
Yes, anybody can apply, but they will get turned down unless you are part of Trump's crew. Like, what are we talking about? This is for January 6ers. By the way, the ones who keep getting busted for fucking PDF activities.
Owe the IRS more than $10,000? Call Civic Tax Relief now for your free consultation before penalties and interest grow even higher. Call 800-200-8353 today. The IRS can garnish wages, freeze bank account, and add thousands in penalties. But you may qualify for tax relief programs that could significantly reduce what you owe. Angela called Civic Tax Relief and saved over $80,000. Felicia was behind on taxes while dealing with health issues and saved over $15,000. James owed $37,000 and ended up paying nothing after Civic Tax Relief stepped in. Civic Tax Relief is an A-plus BBB rated professional tax negotiation firm that helps people fight back against IRS collections. Stop ignoring the letters and start finding answers. Call Civic Tax Relief now for your free consultation and see what relief programs you may qualify for. 800-200-8353. That's 800-200-8353. Call now before the IRS takes the next step.
It's amazing how many of them have been busted for this since being arrested. The Republican Party has become the party of PDFs, and y'all are just accepting it. But I'm with you, Ken. I think it's interesting that the Republican senators, or at least most of them, Tupperville was like, came out there and said it was perfectly fine. I forget is he from Alabama?
Yeah, he's in Alabama. Yeah, Tommy Tuberville.
This is to kind of combat what the Democrats did, because the Democrats staged the whole coup that was January 6th.
Did they?
They're still saying that.
God. Did we not see that? Did it
They're
not happen?
still saying this, but I do think it's interesting that a lot of other Republican senators are like, this is fucking stupid. This is absolutely ridiculous. So
it's funny that didn't you just say something about reparations?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, how can you argue against reparations if this is a thing?
because nigger. That's why.
There you are.
That's why.
There you are.
Yeah.
I had this one dude, like, literally was like, you can always go back to Africa. And I was like, bro, y'all have not increased your repertoire of insults. Like, you may as well just call me an African booty scratcher. The dude came back later and actually apologized. Now, the funny thing is, he actually thought I was going to accept his apology. He sent me like 2 paragraphs. He was like, you know what, man? That was really fucked up. That was bigotry, and I'm really sorry, and I hope I didn't upset you. I didn't even respond because I'm just like, bro, you seriously think I'm going to be like, oh, man, yeah, that's cool? Eat 12 dicks, and I hope 11 of them choke you and you die. I don't give a fuck about anything you have to say to me. But anyways, I think any of these fucking MAGA people that are accepting this, you can't afford gas, you still can't get no eggs, you're fucking starving. And you're broke, but you're cool with this.
They can't be.
They are a fucking cult. They are a cult because there's no way a rational person would say this makes sense.
That's what I've been looking for. And I look, all the Republicans that are saying something now, we know history has told us that they're gonna flip at some point.
Yeah.
I'll be shocked if they hold the line on this. They'll get bought out and go along with it. There's been a lot of pushback against this so far.
Well, maybe we'll be lucky. Maybe this is the turning point because this is a lot of money. $1.8 billion with an economy that's already struggling. That's a lot of money. So maybe they really will be like, hey, man, this is just too much. He's gone too far. But I doubt it.
The timing of it, the optics of it. I really think getting audit protection from the IRS really needs to be discussed more. That is the one thing I think really needs to be put out there more. And I think and it's just a footnote so far. I think that is the most blatant. It just pisses me off. We were just having a conversation about how do we, protect our mental health. Not when we see shit like this. I was going to put it in the chat like, Rod, this is the shit that be pissing me off.
Well, Rod don't read this kind of stuff. So
I understand.
That's why his mental health is fine.
You running this business and you paying all these taxes and you about to pay all these motherfuckers. Yeah. This is the shit you should be paying attention to. What the fuck is happening?
I literally, when I heard this on my little news program this week, I was like, this can't be for real. There's no way this is going to happen. Like you said, you listening to something, you trying to have a good day. And I listen first thing in the morning, Ken. I was like, wait, what? Yeah. They finna pay January 6 people? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, nah, like it's just to the mental health part. I thought about that for the majority of the day. I was like, bro, what in the
You're
fuck?
paying people.
I should have went to the goddamn Capitol, Ken. I could have got me a
Killed your
check.
ass.
The
Fuck.
Well, so and to get to, and this is where my head goes. Is like, okay, well, if you're gonna pay them for this, everybody that supported you got rewarded. They got what's the word? Pardoned or whatever. Now what happens if you decide to run again? Because they know you will be protected. They know you will be rewarded. You're going to get paid for storming the Capitol. Now, there were 2 cops that filed a lawsuit to block it, but we'll see how that play out. But think about that. Like, so, of course, if I'm getting paid, I'm going to definitely go back again. This is the craziest shit. And then you're talking about gas, eggs, and all this shit out. This motherfucker actually came out and was like, oh, yeah, what's happening right now is peanuts.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck? Peanuts. Now, there's rumors that this morning that they're probably reaching a memorandum of understanding.
He's
to
been
end the
saying
war.
that.
They're saying they're close now.
And Iran keeps saying, we don't know what you talking about, bro.
Every time. Iran's like, this motherfucker's lying.
I like that energy, because they be like, nah, bro, I don't know what you talking about.
They like, look, your people might believe your bullshit.
We ain't even
but
talking
you ain't
about
gonna put my name in this bullshit. No.
They like, we ain't even talking.
I do love that shit, though.
Fuck Trump, man.
I do love that shit. That shit is funny.
This
They
shit
always.
is so tiring, bro.
Yeah, it is. It's very exhausting.
That part.
It's like, when is this going to, like, when is this going to be over?
2 years, hopefully.
Nah.
Yeah, you want? I'm with you. I want sooner, Mike.
Hopefully, God.
By any means necessary.
Hopefully, God.
That's
Hopefully,
how I
God
am.
bless us before
Hey, yo,
then, man.
they
Yeah.
keep shooting and missing, Spike.
And they did it
What
again.
happened
It just
at the White
happened.
House?
I know.
It was yesterday, right?
That's exactly what I was going to bring up.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man. Who's training these cross-eyed ass fucking shooters, bro? Who's training them? All y'all shoot like fucking
They
stormtroopers.
said it was like 30 rounds.
This
like,
is
did nothing hit
insanity.
him. Did
Nothing hit him.
30 rounds, bro. Come on.
And this person's dead, right?
Yeah, they took him out.
Come on.
Allegedly.
And y'all still sitting back like, oh my God, pray for President Trump. He's always getting shot at. Bitch, prayer ain't what we need to find out. Bro, he's a mutant. Because how the fuck is he avoiding every single one of these?
Yeah. I think when I heard the news, I was like, man, they really hate this mother. I had 2 thoughts. They really fucking hate Trump because they keep going after him. Or the second thought was, he really want that damn ballroom funded. I'm like, God damn. Like, what the fuck?
There's no part of my body
shit.
that believes that any of this is real.
Facts.
No part of my body. And the fact that people...
It's too convenient.
It's way too
It's too
convenient.
convenient.
It keeps happening.
Like, they just...
And no
they
one
literally
dies but the
playing it-
shooters.
They literally playing in our face at this point. It's like,
Yes.
God.
Yes, we had the Quicksilver guy that ran through and fucking didn't shoot nobody. Now we got somebody outside that's just shooting.
Yeah, come on,
Really?
bro.
And y'all killed him?
And people just going about their day. Like,
Right.
It would be. It used to be such a big deal. Like when Reagan was shot, or
yeah.
like it was a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
It shouldn't happen to him 4 times in 2
Bruh.
years, and everybody like, oh, okay.
Because every time he's really expects us to keep believing this shit.
Like, bro, come
You
on.
really think we're going to keep believing? First of all, you think we believe that your ear grew back. Second of all, you still think we believe that people are trying to kill you. Come on, dude.
Yeah. And this happened right after, because the Republicans were upset about this slush fund. They were like, yeah, we're going to vote against this ballroom.
And he responded by talking about the ballroom again. This is why I need the ballroom. The ballroom is not a bunker.
No.
So what's this got to do with the ballroom? It's ridiculous.
Yeah. No, not at all. But and then what happens when you leave? He must really be planning to stay in there for a long
He
time,
gonna take
bro.
that ballroom.
Take it with him.
He gonna change
They're
the
gonna dismantle
lives.
it because he's supposed to be putting together a helipad again.
Oh my god.
Like he rebuilding a helipad, and then the last time he did that, they took it apart. But you're building this ballroom, like, why? You're only there for another 2 years.
That's what y'all think.
He gonna be there forever.
That's his house. That's his house. He ain't going nowhere, bro.
Yeah.
Say, I'm taking my ballroom. It's my ballroom.
gonna
I
try to
built
take it
it.
with
It's
him.
mine. It's mine.
So anyway, but yep, that's where we are. Hold on, let me see if I can grab a quick. I forgot to pull up past the mic. Hold on. Hold on.
It's pinned at the top, I think.
That's the old one.
Oh yeah, it was new.
They should have pinned it.
What is it?
I don't know why they keep shooting. They can't get me. I can't see faded.
Y'all think Drake gonna ever denounce the White House using this stuff?
I think that person brought up a very good point
What?
about the fact that Drake has not.
We talking about Jeremy Hetch?
I don't know who he is, but I saw him fighting with fucking
Academics?
academics.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
But yeah, I saw that. And usually if I see a white person battling with a black person, I'm like, especially if it has to do with hip hop, I'm like, I think the black person's probably right. In this situation, clearly not.
I don't know if I know Jeremy Heck correctly, but I think he got a weird history too.
Oh,
yeah,
see, that's why you don't go to bat for motherfuckers.
Yeah, he got some.
He has a weird case.
Well, not in that sense, but just some real like right leaning racist bigot type shit.
See,
Like the shit that he point out is mostly like him thinking he calling out black people, but he try to frame it in another. You know how those people try to do.
Huh, I'm gonna have to look into it.
Check out some of his stuff. He like
I will because I know him because he's been on Company Man stuff before. So
Damn.
I'm not. I'm just look. It is what it is. This
Yeah,
shit's
the
out
truth
there.
is the truth.
Yeah, he should know it. If maybe he didn't do his background on him. I don't know.
Truth don't belong to nobody. If you see it, you speak it.
All right, what I got is from Tag Ghost All 55. Is anyone still close to a childhood friend?
absolutely. I'm still close with my first friend that I probably ever had. Like I'm still close with her. We were like 4 or 5 years old, and I'm still close with my best friend from first grade.
What about you, Mike?
No. The farthest I go back is I've had the same close friend since I was about 14 or 15. But childhood, nah. I left all those motherfuckers in California. Ain't talked to them since.
Yeah, most of the people from the neighborhood I grew up with, we still cool.
Yeah,
I wish I did. I think that's cool that people that do have that
I do too.
relationship.
Wait. Actually, maybe. What's childhood? What ages? What are we
I would
talking
say
about? Not teenage, right?
yeah,
Like preschool.
10,
Oh yeah.
10 under,
10 and under.
11 under, yeah.
What grade is fourth grade?
That's a
That's what grade is fourth grade?
what year?
I should know. Yeah.
Probably the fourth one. That's not funny. The one after the third.
Usually comes before 5.
Usually.
No, it's not, Mike. No, I don't think so. Closer to like high school, junior high.
Yeah.
There is one guy that I met in fourth grade. That's what I was asking. I don't know what age that is.
That would count. That would count as childhood.
Yeah, but I don't know if close is the word. These are the guys, but we all kind of grew up together. But close, we may do a check-in. Hey, man, like one of them just showed me, he went to something that was on his bucket list, some mural or something, or he'll show me some comic or some artwork that he's doing, talking about that I still got it. Yeah. And then one of them was like I think his ability to draw passed down to his kids. So
That's
he was
cool.
just sharing that stuff.
That's dope.
But it's rare. We're not close. Like we don't talk or shit like this. Like
wouldn't
everyone's,
borrow
hey
no
man,
money.
y'all still alive? So
Yeah, we communicate. My close friend group, all of us been friends since at least, like I said, one since first grade, and the rest of them at least since 5th or 6th grade. We still communicate like weekly, like
Damn,
in group
that's
chats
nice.
together, talk.
I want to do that. But I take that back. I don't want to. I wish I would do that, but I don't be having shit to say.
We just it's just random shit, like
See, with me, my opinions have changed too much, and I'm too opinionated. So it just won't work. Like most of the people that I've known the longest, I know from like the punk scene, because they're gonna be decently left leaning, at least fucking liberal, but the people that I grew up. I mean, I went to fucking Christian school.
Oh yeah.
What would I have to talk to them about now? You know what I mean? So, nah, I think I've just changed too much to where I don't think I could have the same friends from first grade unless they also grew up to be fucking pig-headed, fucking know-it-all assholes.
And because you were still friends with them, your thoughts and ideas over time grew along with them. So they kind of.
Well, Spike probably doesn't have those
He probably
things
still
that
the
way.
same. He probably still think the same.
He probably still think the same. He probably still eating crayons and shit. No, I mean, like, I don't think Spike has that many things where it's like somebody would say something and you'd be like, oh, we can't be friends anymore.
Yeah.
Like, you probably have a fairly short list of things like that, right?
Yeah, fairly
Yeah.
short, yeah.
Mine's long.
But that is such an interesting point because the guy I am today, I am definitely, a lot of us are not, but I think it may be almost may not as extreme, but there is a difference in
Yeah,
the
of
person I am
course.
today than I was then.
Of course.
So,
That's interesting. What y'all say?
yeah, I probably have,
All of us have changed, though. We definitely ain't the same, but I think that we've contextualized, like, that's just them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It ain't nothing, like, ridiculous. Like, there are people that aren't in the friend group anymore, but the core of them is still the same, you know? So, yeah.
Yeah, but you guys have had a chance to witness the growth.
Yeah, exactly. And,
Over the
we'll
years,
tell
because-
each other, like, you sound dumb as hell. Like, that's the conversation. We most of talk to each other like we're family. Like, if my mom sees them in Nashville, she'll talk to them. Like, it's that type of relationship. So even, like, you argue with your cousin or your brother, we do that.
Same.
But it just, it don't result
See, I haven't had a
in-
chance to argue with them. So
Yeah,
if I
we-
get on
oh,
the
we
phone
done-
with the guys
yeah.
I'm talking about,
no.
they be like, who is this? Especially if they say something crazy.
Yeah.
like, what do you, or especially music related, or I'm like, what the fuck? They're like, oh,
Yeah,
wait, this is not the same guy that I knew.
No, we argue all the time. I'm literally arguing with one of them right now about Mando and Grogu. I've been arguing with him since we sat down. But I've known this dude since I was fucking 14. We bicker and argue about everything. So, I mean, yeah, I feel like if I can't bicker and argue with you, then I'm not going to be friends with you.
Yeah.
Like, if you're that kind of sensitive to where I feel like you can't call me a mean name and I can't call you a mean name, then we just can't be friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Think so.
Although, for the record, my girl did say I was bullshitting about I could stand to take a roast. I don't think she's right. I think I would do great in a roast.
Like, you're not doing a roast.
She doesn't think I could.
I don't think so.
You crazy.
You would walk out.
I don't.
That's best case scenario. That's
not true.
I think that's best case scenario.
You
just
clown
like
me
fuck
all
it.
the time.
Yeah,
It's
but
not a roast, though, Mike.
You have roasted my manhood since I've met you,
It
Spike.
was just an umbrella.
No, it's not been just
all
the
I said
umbrella.
was I think you carry an umbrella. That's it. That's it. That's all I said.
You have attacked my manhood since I've met you. And that was before I even really was cool with you like that. You've been doing this shit since you've been here. I don't know why y'all
It's
think
all
I
out
couldn't
of
take
love.
it.
It's
It would
all
have
out
to
of
be
love.
people I knew. I think I could take the roast better than anybody here.
I definitely couldn't take it. I know I couldn't.
I think people would feel bad insulting you. I think it would go me the best, Ken second, and it's a toss up between you and Rod. I think Rod gonna put hands on something. Be like, wait, no, fuck
You can't talk to me
no,
like
you can't
that.
talk to me.
This is go to live, bro.
Go to. No, hold on, bro. No.
What's the other one, Mike? I'm a grown ass man.
I was trying to get that one out. I'm a grown ass man, bro. No.
And you be like, where'd that come from?
Right, we roasting, bro. No, fuck that, bro. No, you go too far sometimes. I would never want to be involved in a roast of Rod. Because one, I don't want Rod to put hands on me. And two, even if he didn't, I would feel bad if I hurt his feelings.
Facts.
But nah, Rod ain't doing a fucking roast.
Nah,
Rod ain't doing a roast. And I wouldn't want to do it with B either. I don't think B would get mad. I just wouldn't want to hurt B's feelings. I don't know what that looks like.
Be
But-
like, man, y'all stupid.
Right, y'all
He'll-
stupid.
He'll say that the
Y'all
whole road.
silly.
Yeah, the whole time.
Y'all silly.
And they good for it. Detroit, that's their bag too. Detroit people, they know how to joke.
Yeah, I'm sure B grew up getting roasted. Him and if he's friends with fucking Marv.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways.
All right, well, we appreciate you guys tuning in. So if you guys want to know what Mike has been arguing about or about Mando and Grogu, make sure you guys tune into the Frames Per Second live. It should be live on the YouTube channel by the time this episode is released. On Patreon already, and of course the regular feed, and then it'll be on the podcast feed, but you can go watch it on YouTube if you want. But that's gonna do it for us, man. We'll catch you guys next time. We out. Peace.